Alright. We're officially ready to doki up in this hoe.
I'm so ready to doki whatever.
Doki, go. Here.
Leave your chocolate in the floor.
I'm gonna take
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my chocolate on the floor. I'm telling me how to live my life.
Doki Mongo.
Where's the mic at? Is it just the
It's
whole
just
computer?
this.
Okay.
You all can read up there.
Rad.
So I got it up there.
Okay.
I'll be sure to enunciate.
Doki Literature Club.
It's not, doesn't have to be that official.
Doki Literature Club.
Doki.
It's probably just gonna be Jack.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm walking.
Look at that voice.
I didn't mean to start a whole
Doki.
thing.
This right here is the protagonist. His name's Vinny.
We haven't named him yet.
It's Vinny.
You have to name him.
Yu-Gi-Oh sauce.
Yeah, I've got Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, those are pretty rad.
Alright, I'll have chocolate.
Alright.
So we can you don't have to talk that loud. The mic's actually pretty decent on my computer.
Okay.
But I'll have chocolate on the floor
Yeah.
for everyone to eat.
Okay. Not you.
Because I feel like you need sweets with a game this cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong.
It's just cute.
Until you name.
Anthony.
Anthony?
Anthony.
Capital letter Bree.
Anthony.
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 Like that?
Anthony.
Anthony.
That's not original. Maybe it's fine.
Or come up with something. I'm probably gonna change his whole character
I like Vinny actually.
like 3 or 4 times.
Don't fuck up. Don't yell in my ear with your horrible accent.
Yeah,
we start.
We don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Who's narrating?
You!
It's you.
You're the main character!
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance,
Absolutely not.
waving her arms in the
Get
air,
off.
like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
If you
She's walking here!
I'm walking here.
no. We're not fucking game grumpsing this. I just want a normal ass cry style serious thing.
What? It like
You
blinks
cut out
out
for a
of
sec, but it's good enough.
Oh,
Oh, I broke it.
there we go. No, get away from the chocolate.
Puppies,
wrap.
please.
Puppies, eat the chocolate. See what happens. Okay.
Alright. I keep wanting to do it though.
Don't do it.
That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Now if I do like a regular voice, it's gonna come across weird.
No, it's not. Sayori's Karina, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
She's a good girl.
Sorry, it's a good girl.
We used to walk to school together on days like this. Starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up.
Do you know anything about this game? Okay.
But if she's going to chase after me
He
like
hasn't
this,
played it,
I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk unless I already catch up to me.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
That's pure. That's you.
Maybe, but only because Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You said it like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Vinny.
Shut the hell up. You know that's actual people's names.
I know!
Don't bully them.
It's funny when it's a character.
Bullying all Vinny's.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Gas.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to.
What? That's fine.
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
I will kill
Whatever you say.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
I will feed this chocolate to my dog.
Don't!
Come here, my
Do not
child.
do that!
Come here. Now he's dead.
Don't! I'll hurt the
He
boy!
will not. He's fine. I mean, he's killed immediately.
Roxy decided to leave.
Have a chocolate as punishment for Bo's crimes.
Don't do that!
She's dead.
Did you drop it? Bitch, did you drop it? Here. Eat it. There. They love chocolate.
Uh-huh.
Because
Don't you dare.
I keep, every time it comes up, alright, we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
Bye, the way, Vinny, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Hell no.
A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Bish, I lied.
Did I?
Did I?
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh, that's a mood.
Everyone said same and or mood. I hate this
Worm.
group of people. Oh, worm.
Oh, worm. Big worm. Same worm.
Ugh.
Oh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
You know?
Oh, man.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Neat.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright.
Oh my god, I'll kill you.
I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Why does he actually talk like that, though? Like, it kind of sounds like that.
No.
Will you
It
at
does
least
not.
promise me that you'll try a little?
No.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Another kiss.
No!
For you.
No.
Slowly
Two dogs
poisons
gonna
my
die tonight.
slowly poisons my own children.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
Girl.
Or Nat, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her.
Womp womp.
I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything
I hate that.
inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over
Right.
before I know it. Don't! No, that's a different voice. That's a different voice. It doesn't count. I swear to Christ. No.
Welcome to
You give me
Japan.
the
We're in
chocolate.
Texas now.
No. I'm in the
I'm a
Nepal.
foreign exchange student from a place called Texas.
I hate it. No. Keep going. I'm like a normal person.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club.
I have
Do
no
it.
choice
Don't do it.
but to start with anime.
I guess I'll go to the anime club.
I guess.
Sorry.
It's gonna be full of weebs. Don't do it. Hello?
Sayori?
Herschel didn't like that. Poof. Oh, sorry.
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Oh god.
You don't need to wait up here for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Bitch, you are the club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori's vice president of the literature club.
Oh my god.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature.
Bitch can't read.
In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president.
She's so pure.
That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Anime is literature.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Is that another kiss?
I will. Don't. Do not.
I'm gonna poison my
Please.
dogs.
Please do
It's gonna
not.
be your fault. My dog's legs are in your hand.
No!
No, I have such shiny hands.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead. She's so cunning as to have planned all this out.
She's a good girl.
I let out a long sigh.
I should cosplay her too. She's so cute.
Fine. Stop by for a cupcake. Okay?
Yes, let's go.
Okay. Roxy,
you
stop
broke it.
stepping on the HDMI cord. Bitch, get out of here. Go. Oh,
Just
Walking
this
away,
slow
gotcha.
walk.
she thinks I left something. All right, come on. Let's get some other characters.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
That's you.
He's a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member.
I'm trying to remember the voices I planned. Whatever.
Eh? Glance around the room.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure
My favorite
meeting
character,
you.
girl 1.
Girl one. The best girl, cause she's one. Sayori has such nice things to say about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
A boy!
Faggot. Oh. Natsuki, pink hair, is played by Rina. And Yuri, purple hair, is played by me. Ah!
Nice.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Also, this girl, Monika, is also by me.
Ah, Vinny, what a nice
No,
surprise!
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, what, so she can't be a vampire?
That's a poor vampire.
She's a Dracula.
She's a Dracula.
That's the twist of the game, right? She's
Shut
secretly
the
a
fuck
Dracula.
up. Ah, Vinny, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
To the club.
Welcome to the club.
I'm gonna kill you. This is a serious anime game. I need you to take this seriously.
Oh, you weeb.
I need you to take my dating sims seriously. Ain't that right, Rossi? That's right.
Go line.
All words escape me in this situation.
Piece of shit.
This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
That's both you and Jack, actually.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
What are you looking at? Sorry. Wait, I'm still in the cowboy voice.
Natsuki.
Like a little parrot. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name's apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize.
She's a good girl.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Natsuki's best girl.
She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori.
Roxy.
No, she's my parrot. I'm in Margaritaville.
No.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature
Comparably.
and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right?
That's right.
Ah.
It's great to see you again, Vinny.
Monika smiles sweet.
I love this art for her.
Yes.
Like that little cutesy side pose. Oh, I want to cosplay Monika too.
I'll cosplay all of them. Oh, there's more chocolate in there for you to eat.
Thus,
The jangling was getting to me.
the jangles.
Oh my god. Now
Jingle,
they
jingle.
I got spurs.
But now I wanna
jingle,
now I wanna cosplay
jingle.
Cosplay all of them.
Monika. I should all of them at once.
Nice.
I'm going to cosplay Buffsky.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year.
There's chocolate on my screen.
Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
Look, just hide your mouth with your hand
Yeah.
while you talk.
Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little
harder on.
You too, Monika.
Same.
Come sit down, Vinny. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Ah, bitch, damn.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori.
Good.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What?
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes. Decorated to look like little cats.
Little kids.
Like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
Cute.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with a mouthful, starting to manage to get icing on her face.
She's a pure girl. She's so pure.
I turned the cupcake around on my fingers. We're going to the best angle to take a bite.
I'm gonna kill you.
Natsuki's quiet.
I'm gonna kill
Can't
you.
help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction.
Dokies.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Doki. Doki. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Wonder if she made it herself.
She did. She's a good girl. Bless.
Why do you think
Dial it
me?
back,
It's
yeah.
not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Animu.
made them for you or anything.
Baka.
Baka!
I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe.
This is also good art.
Yeah.
Natsuki.
She's cute.
Not for you know, you.
Baka!
Dummy. Baka! Baka!
Alright.
Oh my god.
I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation.
Just let her live.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
That's you.
Oh, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea and
You had it.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help after enjoying a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that... You know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
Sure, girl.
Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
Okay. So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question.
Screwed. Book.
Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
I hate this. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
His internal monologue will be in a regular voice.
No.
Or a cowboy
We'll
voice.
make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody.
And the dogs are free from chocolate, so do whatever.
No, I'll still slip the tongue.
Monika, I am surprised. How come you decided to start your own club?
I'm gonna spray you with spray on
Okay, alright.
You keep saying that, and yet you keep doing it.
You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs.
I hate
This
this.
is just a mishmash.
This is gonna be really hard when Act
Weren't you a
comes
leader of the
around.
debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monika really is a great leader.
She's a good girl.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there ain't more people in this club yet. Must be I had to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everybody?
Yeah!
Here.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Squad!
Everyone squad.
I really
That's the dialogue.
I really want them to all pose together like squad.
Squad.
Lick up. Ooh, a tournament for God.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
All hot as shit.
Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I really fucked that one up, Jesus.
It's fine.
No, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Oh my God. So, Vinny, what kind of things do you like to read?
Pornography?
I keep changing her voice. I have like a voice in my mind and then I immediately
I'm
forget
probably
it.
not helping.
No, you're not.
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering
I
that.
don't read.
Manga.
God.
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
Not joking.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
You can't read it all.
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
You can't read it all.
I'm the narrator. I'm the narrator.
No, you can't read it like that. I'll kill you. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Nah, I'm a fucking idiot.
I know.
Well, that can change. What am I saying?
Well,
What
so
are you-
we're
I spoke
in
without
the
thinking
corner
after seeing
I
Yuri's
never
sad
learned how
smile.
to read.
I never learned how to read.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traced the rim of her teacup with her finger.
With her finger.
With her finger. That's just how I talk.
Yeah,
man.
I know. Piece of shit. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Just like Undertale.
Yeah. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I zone out and start thinking about Berserk. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books. World of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
I like monster trucks.
Okay.
It's so good.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level.
What is her voice?
God, that's a mood. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock.
This is how you talk to girls.
The Rock.
This is actually how you talk to girls. I made that exact same joke. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that.
Ooh.
But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
They talk about there's nothing spooky about this.
Shut
game.
up.
It's just a normal dating sim.
Shut up.
Dating sim.
Shut up! Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Same, bitch. Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Weeb.
Never mind.
Her little face. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind on the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
She's so good.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Stop.
I'm not cute!
Do not lewd.
Natsuki, you write your own poems? You write?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive.
Yeah, it's fucking hard.
Yeah, it is.
Shit. Fuck. Alright.
Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
Always. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I
Same.
guess the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
You all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nani?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we can share them all with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Do it!
Yeah! Sayori's such a good girl.
She's such a good girl.
Yeah, baby. That's the
God.
Austin Powers reference.
God. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think this will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Vinny?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again.
No.
I don't know what that was.
I hate it.
Like a bad Borat.
You are a bad parent.
Hold on.
Read.
There's still one problem.
Read.
Still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
I don't know how to write.
I don't know how to read.
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club.
I've been trapped.
Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought.
Look at all these sad girls.
Yeah, you're making all the girls sad.
All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected
They're all
eyes.
hot. How could you?
With their 4 dejected eyes.
But
Cyclopses.
I'm sorry. I thought.
Vinny.
Y'all.
No, y'all.
I'm defenseless against these girls.
These girls.
These girls! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
It's you.
It is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
Because she likes horror books.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
The doki
Woo! Woo!
club! Woo! Woo!
Nothing bad happened ever again. I'm gonna steal some kisses. No, like some chocolate ones.
Don't be gay.
No, I got it.
Gay. It's gay. Oh.
Give me that.
Ah, thanks, I guess.
That was very unorthodox. That was the worst way. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment.
Write a poetry.
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Imagine Monika.
Monika looks at me
say
once
that,
more.
And then Monika actually pauses, like, I'm not gonna pretend that didn't
Write a
happen.
poetry.
Vinny,
Also,
shut the fuck up, Vinny.
Then Vinny's like a dumbass.
Yeah, I know. Vinny, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills?
Can you?
No.
No. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. It sucks. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Vinny, since we're already here, you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Yeah, sure, might as well.
Yay!
It's a weird-ass house layout there.
That's fine.
With that, the 2 of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Norm! Monika. What, no love for Cheers?
Shut up.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club?
Yeah.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Mood.
Alright, just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
I'm sure of it.
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Okay, so the next part of the...
Time to write a poem.
Oh my god. Are you gonna read this, or should I? Alright, I'll read it. It's time to write a poem.
Pick words. I'm so sorry.
You did. You did to me.
Okay.
Pick pick words you think your favorite club member might like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, shut up. Okay, for like the second half of the game, this is how you get closer to a girl. Is you write a poem using words you think they'll like. So like something like cute for Natsuki, or something happy for Sayori, or something like
Pensive.
pensive. Yeah, that's a good word.
Yeah.
That's word.
I got good words. I'm
Wait,
a poet.
now we gotta decide which girl.
Which girl?
Fuck.
Cage.
Which girl do you want to pick? Since you've never played this.
I thought I was just gonna write a poem.
No,
girl?
you pick a girl.
Uncontrollable.
Pick a girl.
Yuri.
Yuri?
Yeah.
Yuri, nice.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri? Oh, nice.
Yes. I thought
That's my favorite
you want
name.
to choose dark? No! Fuck.
Boop. Boop.
That's probably not.
Depression.
Definitely not.
Depression. Depression.
I think
Depression.
it's insult. I mean, insight.
Insult.
Is
Hey,
it insight?
you-
I think it's inside.
I hate your
Yuri.
face.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wrath.
Is passion also Yuri?
I
What
think
is-
so.
No,
No,
damn it.
Passion wasn't.
We're bad at this. This is why I always have my wiki out.
Infinite. No, cheat.
No, I'm gonna cheat.
Infinite.
I gotta get. I still have that
Infinite.
ugly photo of Roxy.
These
Hold on.
cute bouncy girls.
Fancy
Or
girls.
Bree Googles so she can cheat at Doki Doki
Yeah, I
Literature
need to
Club.
show-
That's bullshit.
This is how I play video games. This is why no one wants to play video games with me. That snort.
Oh, Natsuki's so
I'm gonna
pouty.
bring Dark Souls next time I come over and just let you go through it entirely blind. No Googling. Nothing.
I'll die a lot to
Yeah,
the point
that's
where it
the
will no
game.
longer be fun. Where the fuck? I don't know.
Suck.
What?
Natsuki's my favorite girl. Natsuki is best girl.
This is set up weird.
They're all good girls.
I just want this. Well, I don't want that.
Just.
Oh, I don't want that either. I don't want that.
Also, just want to point out we're on page 420.
Nice.
Oh,
It's a weed page.
all these girls. I should
Nice.
also let you know all these girls are 18.
Nice.
Just letting you know.
Fuck.
Yes, they're all 18
Okay.
officially.
Oh, okay. No.
Universe.
Eternity.
Climax.
Nice. Borat voice. Climax.
Voice. And then probably melancholy. Yep.
Nice.
And then incongruent. What?
Kitty!
Yeah, guess who that's for? Now that I finally have it up, I'm starting to actually just pick the right ones.
All ambient.
Yeah.
Determination.
Question.
Pleasure.
This is an Undertale.
Oh, it is.
Cat. Horror? Doki Doki.
Oh, horror. Yeah.
Unending. Misfortune.
Anxiety.
Puppy! Puppy!
Uncanny.
Unending. Misfortune. Anxiety. Puppy.
It's gotta be uncanny, right?
Let me see. Yeah. Explode.
Faster.
Ugh.
That's
got
pretty
it.
metal. Tears?
That is one of hers.
Cry.
Extreme
Essence?
cry.
Swimsuit.
Swimsuit.
Let's do essence.
Flee.
Probably after image.
Grief.
Let's do
Fluffy.
flee. Ugh.
Graveyard.
Contamination.
Entropy.
Okay, would definitely be.
It sounds like we're writing like doom metal, and I'm into it.
I mean, that's what she likes. Let's do vertigo. And secretive?
Sticky.
I don't want sticky.
Misery. A toad.
Disaster. This goth bitch. This is goth GF.
Unrequited. Parfait.
Massacre.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck,
There we go.
Massacre, yeah. Rad.
The next
Okay.
day.
Yuri poem complete. Hi again, Vinny. Fuck. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word.
Shut up.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Vinny. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
dumbass.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too.
Sounds like a loser.
Yeah,
I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what.
We're gonna fucking
That's the exact plan.
But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Yeah, she'll beat the shit out of you.
Nobody's gonna see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Ah!
Roasted!
Now she's constipated too. Natsuki finds herself stuck saying Monika and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Vinny always gives his best as long as he's having fun.
Debatable.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once.
She tries her best!
Time! Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you?
Besties!
I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Vinny can become good friends too.
Sayori!
She's hooking you up.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even brought something today, you know?
Well, wait, Sayori.
Eh? Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
It's my dick.
Nice.
It's my 10-inch anime girl dong. Never mind. Sorry you made it sound like a really big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it.
I hate this.
First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, it won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right.
Not like the Big Apple, where I'm from.
No. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read.
Color Out of Time by H.P. Lovecraft.
It's just a picture book.
The ultimate roast.
And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
She's so cute.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
I was watching Kazune Ai, the virtual YouTuber, play this game, and she was like so heated at this part. And she's like, "What do you mean accidentally being so cute? She's been cute this whole time." And I'm just like, "This is the anime wife we deserve." She's standing up for her fellow waifus.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I hate this.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club.
Oh no, this is high school.
That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. I do a solid snake voice now.
No. Oh, it's little Yuri's. It's Yuri's Yuri's song. There we go.
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her butt.
Mood.
Sorry. I was just spacing out.
God.
I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh.
Oh.
It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
Oh.
Ah! Rina! Why?
Diddly!
Why do you spill liquids
This
on
is
my
your own
computer?
fault.
No, this is your fault.
Your own fault. I didn't do
That's
jack
the book you
squat.
gave me, right?
That. Ugh.
Here's some more.
No. No, I want nothing. I want nothing but this beautiful back-toned flute. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Yo, let her live. Damn, you know why, you dumbass. Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. You're as dumb as me.
No.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. He did not.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
all right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
Foreshadowing? What's that?
Shut up.
That's kinda... It's kinda dark, isn't it?
That's what my dad says to me all the time.
Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently
Giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Vinny?
it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things.
Goth GF.
Undertale. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a different perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly you thought you related to the protagonist. They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I?
You sound fucking evil.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I promise.
Oh, well,
It's definitely what people say when they haven't lost interest.
I say that to you all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm stuck in the voice now. Oh God, somebody help me.
It's the only way to release you.
That snapped me out of it.
I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. You're a good girl. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really relate to that. Or I'm just like, please.
That's me talking about fucking Dark Souls.
Please fucking stop me if I say some dumbass shit.
That's
Mood.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're as passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's...
It's what?
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I guess so. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
I mean, you gave me the book. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. The hell's your problem?
She's shy.
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Alright.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
Probably because he made that horrible noise. I'm sorry.
You sounded like you'd swallowed a bullfrog.
It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Human contact. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, let me just tell you if I end up distracting you or anything.
You are very distracting.
Yeah. Yeah, I got an accent. What of it?
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over, staring square at my nuts.
Yeah,
She's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
Don't be mean to her. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry.
Nah, you're good, kid.
I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy.
God.
Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
We need to get the character.
Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
No, we're probably on the wrong side for this.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the page.
Here. Ooh.
That's a page turning. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I'm Yuri now, I guess.
No. Look at it. Look at that.
Yeah.
What an angel.
Yep. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before.
Ooh.
It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's
Okay.
face.
Are you ready?
Aye, Captain.
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
She's giving you that fucking eye. She's like,
Yeah.
you dumbass.
Side eye. Glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet.
Doki.
Doki. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? You're not used to reading,
I saw
you
a stop
dumbass.
sign the other day.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do.
You ever play Call of Duty?
Shut up. Since you've been so patient with me.
You ever play PlayerUnknown? PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
You're messing up the story.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page for me, so I turn it by my own volition. Continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
This is really cute.
It actually is, yeah. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but I'm a silly thought. The main character
No.
reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second-guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. I don't know what that was. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
You remained silent for a moment because you fucking called her out for no reason.
You gotta let her live! But, Vinny, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think
Yeah,
that.
Vinny, you're bad at literature and also people. Wait.
That's how you know he's a main character in an anime dating sim.
Wait.
He's bad at talking to people.
I didn't mean it in a bad way or nothing.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Hmm.
I guess I meant it more that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
I'm saying you're cute.
Okay, everyone.
Hi, Monika.
Monica's like,
Welcome to the party.
Bible length apart, you thoughts. That's my literature club.
For Jesus.
I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down.
Yuri? Is it?
I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. You prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. When a bitch says that to you, that means that they want you to wait for them.
Yep.
Absolutely.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight.
God damn it.
Because he's a fucking idiot. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's a good reasoning.
That's good reasoning, you idiot.
Sure.
You jackass.
In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
This book has 2 chapters? Alright.
First 2. She said it was a short read.
Make a mental note of where I left off the book and submit. You're not gonna remember that, you douche.
Yeah. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Oh, God, no, I didn't. Yeah. A relaxation ends.
Fuck.
I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration. This is my anime protagonist.
Don't do it.
Much inspiration.
Nope. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their
Yuri and
poems.
Monika.
Don't encourage
Aaron. Aaron's voice.
Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook.
I love her.
On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook.
I also love her.
I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Alright, time to read some poems.
Who should I show my poem to first?
Well, obviously, we gotta show Yuri our sweet, sweet poem.
I'm loving this, like...
Yeah, it's like the poem reading song. It's cute.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yeah, that's why.
Bish, I love you.
First. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Yeah, what was that? I fell asleep.
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Oh, it's cute. That's Chris.
Good.
He's going to hate me.
Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Huh? That's... I guess...
Or I could do this in my Griffin McElroy voice.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Mood.
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Did you find this on Google?
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
As I stammer. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. It's very rude.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Oh.
Mind if I read your poem now?
Fuck. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for... Aww.
She's cute.
Which itself is kind of funny. That's not funny! That's sad! After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
She's a shy girl. Alright. No, I read these. We're all gonna...
Ghost Under the Light.
Shh. No. This is her pretty thing. Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Shut up! What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you so long to read it.
Yeah, I'm illiterate. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose?
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? I seen this show called Ghost Adventures.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Vinny. You
okay,
dumb
hear
fuck.
me out. Wait, really? I must have totally missed the point. I thought it was about ghosts.
It's poetry. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it.
Also,
all.
again, Yuri, I cannot stress this enough. I don't know how to read.
But, shut up. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their works.
Oh, alright.
They
so
usually...
you're a ghost, Yuri.
So you're a ghost.
Shut up! They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
So wait, you're saying they're all about ghosts?
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Don't pet me.
Just rub your back because you're exasperated.
Yeah, I wonder why. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Fuck, that's impressive.
Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah, I don't know about that. If anything, I probably learned a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
God. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this.
Aww.
But in the end, I enjoyed
Sweetheart,
it.
no!
She's so good. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Vinny.
Me too.
Alright, next.
I chose the first one. Somebody else chose.
No, I chose the first one. You choose it.
Monika.
Monika. Hi, Vinny. Oh shit, you're gonna make me read twice around.
Sorry.
It's fine. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Let's go get hoagies.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
They just brought up hoagies. Keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up.
Me?
Yeah, of course.
I'll be afraid to bring things
I'll
up.
bring something up.
Yeah, sure, right.
No.
Absolutely not.
Much better off just going with the flow until we're settled down.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Vinny. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's the sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, it's true. I hand Monika my poem.
You can't. Mm-hmm. Great job, Vinny.
Papers. That's the
No.
sound of doing some,
ASMR.
yeah, doing some... There's my poem. I wrote it on paper towels.
It's the closest thing I had. Great job, Vinny. I was going ooh in my head while reading it.
What?
It's really metaphorical. I mean, actually...
Monika, you're fired for this. Is from the president.
No, I love it.
Impeach.
No, because I feel the same way.
Call her Princess Impeach.
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect for you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Same.
You?
That's a big goddamn move, partner. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
No, absolutely not.
Vinny just moved in from the country.
Oh, shut up.
I moved from
New York.
Shut up.
You're the phone about tractors.
Shut up.
Hush. Hush. Hush.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Yeah, I know.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Unlike Sayori, who always likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of just by the feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Hey, thanks, Monika. You're so good.
Positive.
Like, yeah. Monika's like, no.
Yeah.
You do
Yeah.
you. You do you.
Yeah.
Do you,
Thanks,
boo.
Monika.
If you want to listen to Carly Rae, you listen to Carly Rae.
You do it. Because I'm doing it too, right now. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write.
As you do that immediately the next night.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything, which is exactly what you need to do. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Can Vinny be a vampire?
No.
You sound pretty confident
No,
for someone
no.
who claims not to be very good.
Shut up. No. Shut up. Well, that's because I love to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, though, you know?
Oh, that's a mood.
Yeah.
That's what Vinny said. Oh, that's a mood.
Yep. Let's read it then. Okay. Oh, there's her beautiful little... I really like this poem, like a lot, actually. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. I love that poem. So, what do you think?
Monika, I'm really depressed now. Very freeform, if that's what you call it.
It's a lot of symbolism in that poem.
Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be real powerful. She actually gives really good writing advice this whole game. Like, it's actually, like, choice advice I got from, like, my professor.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Fuck. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Sam Undertale.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Epiphany?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm so sorry, I can tell you're getting mad. I can feel the anger.
Oh, I've been mad for a long time now.
That's my secret, Cap.
I'm always fucking pissed off at white men.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly.
I'm saying, if you keep this up, it's gonna be really hard to do it in the second act, and you're gonna feel like a shitbag.
I cannot wait.
You're not gonna be able to, because it's gonna get too real, and then you're gonna feel horrible.
Yeah. I'll switch to the cowboy voice.
No. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
That's a mood.
Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Excellent. Excellent. excellent
Excellent.
advice.
That is actually very good advice.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
actually
just
really
not just
like-
for writing, but for like art. And
Yeah, just in general.
doing chores even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually really like the poems in this game.
Me too. The poems are really good. My fave poems are always done. Okay, wait. My fave poem is the second poem from the second poem, the one with the raccoon from Yuri, and then Hole in the Wall from Monika, and then Humans Can Try from Natsuki.
Yeah.
Natsuki does some good ass poems.
That
Yeah.
sounds rad.
And then also the second Sayori poem. All right,
Yeah.
you choose.
Let's go with Natsuki.
Fuck.
Eh?
Vinny, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
Bitch.
Oh, what? Gosh.
God.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this?
Roast him.
Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer.
I'm sorry, bitch. Damn.
Maybe he's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. What's the matter with you? We all start somewhere, right? You're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it.
Turn this way.
Yeah. Painful to think about?
Yes, it's fun anime.
Fine. Well, sorry.
Damn right you're sorry.
You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Wow, she really fucking hates her
Fair
poem.
enough. Well, each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
This is my fave.
This is my favorite poem, too.
Fuck, that sounds like an AJJ
Eagles
lyric.
can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
This is like one of the most popular poems from the game, by the way.
That's a
I
That's
love
a
this
big
poem
fucking
so
mood.
much.
I need a
this
screenshot of
this
that.
cute little,
Yeah.
her cute little poem music.
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
Au contraire, everyone loves
I
it.
like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
True.
Yes,
Hey, listen,
exactly.
you are valid.
She's the most valid.
Hey, I'm valid here.
I like it when it's easy to read but hits you hard.
Bada bang, bada boom.
Also, very big same on the style.
Yeah. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. Yes, more went into it than I realized.
She's a smart
That's
girl.
what it means to be a pro.
She's a smart girl. She's
Yeah.
a good writer.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. So I'd humor her with that last comment. I was like, yeah, how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, I won't take that away from her.
Oh, true. Sayori! Good girl!
Sayori!
Sayori!
This is a good poem, Vinny. Are you sure it's your first
Why
time?
is everybody so mean to me? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poetry in his spare time? Yeah.
Maybe.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously.
Yeah, because you're a shithead, Vinny.
Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Vinny. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something only a really good person would do.
Hey, Sayori. Not really sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined.
She's a good girl.
Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
She's so invested in you.
That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay!
Oh, sure.
Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
This is all, I do love this as well.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
That's cute.
She's a cute girl.
Sayori. It's just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
Rude.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be so mean.
Roasted.
I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. Came out nice, so how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah!
Ow.
Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
She's so good.
Even though you're late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
Yeah, that's valid. You're
I
valid.
get all cranky.
Yeah, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Woo!
Woo! Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club, after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. I gingerly scan sheets of paper.
I love this scene. This scene is good.
As they read in tandem, watch each their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively
Returns the poem on the desk.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
I'm gonna grab one.
Ah,
Precious kisses.
thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
Because you're cute. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You failed.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Yeah.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Vinny did too.
Hey!
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Roasted! Subtly. And Vinny liked my poem too, you know.
Hey, listen, I'm illiterate, so...
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Ooh, it's about,
pulls out a knife.
It's about to go down!
Oh?
Let's get right into Doki Literature Club!
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just...
Oh, this music.
Yeah,
Yuri
it's
stands
good.
up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Vinny appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Shut up.
I got chocolate out of my hand.
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Suri's like, guys, please.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know, I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Vinny started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
Oh, sorry, that was together. What?
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Vinny! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? A main thing that should jump out to the reader, the meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Vinny.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
Which is definitely English.
Its only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Vinny?
Yeah.
Well?
Yeah.
Sweats profusely.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, it's gonna be...
Help me, Sayori.
Oh, fuck, this is... God.
Pick your girl.
Pick it.
Eeny, meeny, miny, Yuri.
Yuri.
Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem.
See?
Wait! It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
It's her turn.
I understand. Yuri,
Eh?
you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it. It becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said a poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists.
Her tiny little
squares the
fists.
fuck up. Nice. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure.
Oh, poor baby.
I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to...
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now.
Mood.
That warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. Way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
I want that poem!
No, I want it, yeah.
Natsuki!
She really didn't need to do that.
That's so extra.
She goes off and cries.
I look across the room.
She's hurt.
There's a chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk.
Natsuki's a really sensitive girl. She just wants people to like her.
I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
Sigh.
Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri, come on. How could anyone not get frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think anything less of you.
Well... Alright, I believe you. Thanks, Vinny. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of the club now.
Well, without one member, probably, so, you know. Hey, it's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said. About...
Your tits?
You know... I would never do anything so Shameful.
You honkas?
So,
Eh?
Nani?
Nanny? Nanny? Wait, what thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea.
Alright. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Okay, everyone.
Clap with a nice touch.
I picture her doing that.
Yeah. 100%, yeah.
It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Well, there was a huge
It
fight.
was great until everybody started fucking biting each other's heads off.
And then
Yeah.
Natsuki cried, so...
Left.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Mostly.
Vinny, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. There's a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Yeah, I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Any luck, that means I can at least do a little job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound something.
Determination.
Determination.
Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Truly has been thinking a while since Sayori has spent this much time together.
Nice.
Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
They'll walk you home.
Sayori, that what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, those kind of things happen often.
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that.
Oh, good, great.
I promise they're both wonderful people.
Yeah, 100%.
You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just don't like them a lot. I just wanted your
precious
opinion.
girls.
I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Whew. You know, Vinny, it's nice that I get to spend time with you
In the club.
In the club. Woo-hoo.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori's still caught. keep keeping on it.
Nice.
Looks like
All right,
Sayori's
now we're moving on.
Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? It's a bad
Wink,
Seinfeld. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. Said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Mood.
Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah.
Home writing
Day
day
2.
All right.
Let me
judgment.
pause. Let me pause the recording. I'm afraid of making it too long. Wow, we've been recording for an hour and 30 minutes.